Good, everybody, welcome to today's video. This is Jerry from BackCountry Ranching, and today getting a little bit of a late head start due to the weather being foggy and the roads being a little icy. But today we're heading out to the Wipers, also known as the Ghost. I like to refer to it as the Ghost as in the area of lost souls. Probably a lot of people don't know this, but the Ghost area is well known for people taking their own lives. Quite a few people over the years have come out here and decided to end it. For whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe it's the beauty of the area, and this is the place where they want their souls to rest. Anyways, it's just a few days before the winter solstice, and I decided that I was going to head out camping for one last trip before then. I typically don't like camping this time of year because it's dark by like 5 o'clock and still dark at like 9. But I decided to take the trailer out, and I understand why a lot of people now don't run with a camping trailer in the wintertime, because traveling on these mountain roads, it was extremely slick. Even in four-wheel drive, I was spinning out. And not only that, you also consume a lot more power and fuel by dragging the trailer through all the snow and stuff. However, that didn't stop me from getting out today. 160 some kilometers from home to head out and do some camping and exploring. Cooper's coming out too. He's meeting me out here. So let's get this adventure started. Heading out to a place that I know, a place that I've been to a couple of years ago, and we're going to revisit it again today. Okay, just got to where we're going to go camping. Camped out here a few years ago. So I'd come back, I decided to get turned around, maybe back inside here. Gorgeous view. Well, I parked right in the trees. I did bring some extra wood out. It's because there's not a lot of dead stuff around here, at least in this area. Anything that would have been cut down by now. Looks like we got a bunch of garbage wood here, and then over here looks like this big beast fell down. Could probably just winch that out. Look at this view. The way these are all piled up, it's almost like somebody might have built a fort. Yeah, I think this is where I'll hunker down. I was thinking maybe backing in here, but maybe not. We're just out scoping for some trees, but that's a pretty good shot. Someone's shitbag in the tree. Trying to find a dead standing out here. Got our firewood, dragging it back to camp. Finally all set up. Gonna crack open beer here right away. Got a fire going. Big pile of wood over there. Everything's set up. The winter solstice is so quick that it's like 3:30, 4 o'clock, and she's already, sun is setting. It's gonna be dark before 5, so this time of year doesn't give us too much light. Took us a while to get a fire going, but it's burning now. Brought the set power cooler out, and this time I brought the All Powers 700 watt power pack, which thought it was dead. I couldn't get it to charge, and then I found out I had the wrong charger attached to it. That's why it wasn't charging. I think it's time to crack open a beer. Oh yeah, this one here is Belgian E-Spirit wit beer, and have a cigar. Cooper came out, and that's his JK right there on 40s. It's pretty sweet. This is my second time coming out to the spot. Came out here a couple years ago with Fedor, MJ. Michael came out here too. We camped. Had a good fire going, and this is the last camping trip before the year's done. Christmas is next week, so gotta get at least one last chance. Beauty about this spot is we're 170 kilometers from my house, and there hasn't been a soul on this road besides me and one other person. They haven't come back out, so they must have went down further and camped. So I like to relax, campfire, got a cigar, nice view. Time to get the power turned on. Make sure the intake's not going to be blocked. And got some power. Close this up so I can keep the heat in. Oh, I kind of shoved everything inside, so it's going to be a little cold at first. First things first. Make sure the diesel heater's gonna fire up, because it has been pretty snowy road driving here, so intake could be plugged with snow or who knows what else. Oh, I can feel a little bit of heat. Might be good to go. Oh yeah, one thing with the diesel heater, she heats up fast. Yes, right now just kind of chilling. I'm using a new camera I picked up. I got the DJI Pocket Osmo. I'm trying that out this time around. Pissed around with it, so seems to be doing all right. It's a gimbal stabilized. Got a little joystick. You can move around. Oh, I can feel the heat now. I'm gonna get this powered up. There we go. We're booting up. So I think for tonight, I'm gonna watch Leave the World Behind. I've heard pretty good things about this show, so definitely want to check it out. It's getting warmer inside here. Yeah, it's definitely quite the journey to get out here. Some of those roads on that little mountain trail were pretty darn slick, I'm telling you. Drove here all the way in four-wheel drive, but made it here. Still got to get out of here in the morning. Like I said, 167 kilometers from home. Probably got to drive 60 of those kilometers in 4x4 to get back to some good roads. So I'm going to enjoy my movie, so I'm going to talk to you guys later. It is now the following morning. It's about 8:30 outside. It's still dark. It'll be still dark for at least another hour. Nice and cozy warm in the trailer. Oh, it's a gorgeous morning. Super nice outside. My shitter didn't go away. My little mat kind of blew. So we're at 5,000 feet here. This is a GPS, the Garmin 64SX I picked up from Cabela's. As I mentioned before in videos, I plot all my camps in there, and it syncs to my phone and my Garmin watch. Oh, there's no wildlife in the valley. That would have been pretty cool to see. Beautiful morning. Can't even see your breath. Sunrise is gonna be good. Already seeing the red hues. We are the only people travel down this road. There's tracks here. They're not fresh. There's animal tracks on the road. Gorgeous morning. I think Cooper obviously still sleeping. So yeah, I watched that movie last night, Leave the World Behind, and it was a very, very good movie. Really got you thinking. And there's also that movie called Civil War that's coming out. I wonder if that's going to be like a prelude to that, but definitely got you thinking if shit hit the fan. I've always wondered that too, like being out in the woods. If shit hit the fan, it would not end well because you could not survive out here. You'd be pretty hard pressed. I mean, there's a reason why the indigenous people didn't stay in one place here, because the game is not plentiful. You have to go where the game was. In this day and age, we have become weak. We've become too dependent on mechanical ability to be able to to survive. Once civilization collapsed, the majority of us, including myself, would probably perish within the first year for sure. But I really like that movie. I might even watch it again. It just really got you thinking. Look at those clouds coming behind me. Wow. Look at that beautiful landscape right there. Another about an hour, maybe less than an hour, and the sun will start peeking up over the hills. I'll just walk back to the Jeep now, start getting things ready. Packing some things up. Still got quite a bit of wood left over from last night. Yeah, someone else comes out here, they'll definitely have some wood. Yeah, it was nice to come back to the spot for sure. We're pretty, I wouldn't say remote, but for this time of year, we're pretty far out for people to come out, and didn't even hear one animal. I was hoping to maybe hear some coyotes, some wolves, or some animals trampling around, but nothing. Didn't hear anything at all. But it's a beautiful, calm morning. I think it's going to be a great day today. I think it's supposed to get like +5, and we're so close to the winter solstice coming up, and can't wait for the days to get longer. It's getting dark at like 4:30, and then like it's 9 o'clock right now, and it's still a little bit dark out. I can't wait for those days to be over. Oh, this morning we're just gonna cook up these leftovers and be done with them. I do really like this Horizons rocket stove. Works awesome. Just getting her heated up right now. Let it burn down to the bottom. There we go. We got some flame going now. Yeah, we just crashed over top of the hill. I didn't get it on camera, but holy smokes, I didn't think I was gonna make it up even in 4x4. Trailer and Jeep are just spinning out, but I think the worst is over. I don't think we have no more hills to climb getting out of here. Back on the 40 and get out of Dodge. Two coyotes in my back alley.